Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. Today, I want to share to you some concepts about how I use delays to improve my sound and to inspire me. First of all, what is a delay? Well, a delay is a device that repeats what you play into it, but after you played it. So it delays what you play and repeats it. And you have a few basic delay controls. You have the delay time, the number of repeats or feedback. You have a blend or a mix knob, which blends your signal, your clean signal and your delayed signal. And then in this deluxe memory man I'm using today, you have a modulation control and a level out. This also works as a preamp, so it also can boost your amp. I use it just to match the undelayed sound with the delayed sound. Well, first of all, delay, to me, it's a three-dimensional effect, so it makes your sound come from all over the place and not just a very focused sound. So it makes you play differently, of course. I will play you this intro melody I've done with and without, and you will notice a huge difference. As you notice right away, it is smaller. It seems you are in a small place, in a smaller place. And with the delay, it seems you are in a very big open space. That's just simply because big spaces produce delays, like cathedrals or any big venue as delays, which sometimes get confused with reverbs. Well, a reverb is a million of delays together. So I use delay in two main ways. Well, it's the same way, but for two different purposes. I use a very short delay, which is also called a slapback echo, reminiscent of the 50s and Elvis and Muddy Waters, all those recordings. I use a very short delay with a very short repeat and just one repeat. And that's my main sound. I always use it. It's on all the time. So it gives me a bit of depth in my sound, and it doesn't make my sound goes too thin. I use in-ears live for monitoring. So when you put a mic in front of your cab, the sound is always too dry, too small, too I don't know what it is. But with the delay, you kind of get a second layer of sound, and it's really much more realistic, because when you play with the guitar into the amp, the room will come to you. You will hear the room reflections, and when you use a delay, a short delay, it's kind of that. But it also, I like the sound. It makes the guitar occupy a little more space and be not so thin and direct. I've learned this trick watching Oz Noise videos and hearing his records, which are amazing. You should check this guy, Oz Noise. He's an amazing guitar, and he always play with the slapback on. The way I set my slapback is very simple. I take all the repeats off, so I leave just one repeat, and I try to set it in a very fast repeat. Okay, faster. Kind of taka. Okay. One repeat, so. Then I adjust the volume of the repeats. And this way I can play even funkier grooves, very intricate grooves. Listen what happens when I turn the delay off. On. Well, unless you want to play, which probably sounds best without it. This kind of things. The slapback really helps to create a space around the guitar, especially if you play in small bands, or if you need the guitar to go back a little bit. This is my main sound, my main delay use. Then when I want to play either ballads, very soft, gentle thing like I played in the intro, or if I want to play a spacier kind of stadium vibe thing, I use a longer delay time and more repeats. So probably this one, and more repeats, and more delay volume. Probably a little bit less. Even with drive, it sounds really good. Listen what happens without it. With it. Well, and when I want to play soft stuff like also like to use a third kind of setting, which is a one repeat but a longer delay, not such as a slapback. Which is it gives you all the ambience, but in a very short way. If you are playing to a lot of notes, it's easier, it's cleaner. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to subscribe. It's very important to us. Leave lots of comments below. Let me know how you use your delays, which delays do you use. I'm now using the Analog Man ARDX20, I think it's the name of the delay, live. But in the studio I use a lot of different delays, the DD3, the Electro Harmonics Memory Man, the Memory Boy. I use really a lot of delays just to give some different textures. Please let me know, and thanks a lot for watching.